Earlier, I spoke with Mohammad Marandi, a professor at Tehran University. I started by asking him about Iran's reaction to the lifting of the nuclear-related sanctions.
I think there's, in general, a cautious optimism about the agreement. The Iranians have fulfilled their side of the bargain, but we have to see what the Americans do. There has been a very negative sign today. The Americans have begun new sanctions or imposed new sanctions on Iran's military defense industry. And Iranians are concerned that the Americans are already undermining the agreement. And since this is being carried out by the Treasury Department, it really has nothing to do with Congress. It is Obama himself and his administration that are already questioning the agreement or weakening the agreement through such actions.
How significant of a setback are these new sanctions in your estimation?
It is very worrisome in the sense that the Americans carried out these sanctions immediately after the agreement was to go through another stage, the implementation stage, and that has a very negative symbolic significance. And on the other hand, the very fact that this had nothing to do with Congress and it was the government itself that carried out these new sanctions, that again is something that is viewed as very negative in Tehran. If this sort of pattern continues, then it could seriously jeopardize the agreement altogether, because the concern in Iran is that the Americans may try to reinstate sanctions through different means. In other words, the sanctions that they implemented in the name of the Iranian nuclear program, they may use other means in order to reestablish the very same sanctions. If that happens, then the agreement really becomes meaningless.
Chinese President Xi Jinping will visit Iran later this week, and in 2014, trade between the two countries had reached around $50 billion. What do you expect to come out of this visit?
Well, the timing is very important because of the implementation day that we have, we've experienced, we've gone through. I think that opens more doors for cooperation between Iran and China. So it is a very important time for the presidents of Iran and China to speak together, to work together, to increase economic cooperation, but also to find solutions to the problem of extremism in this region